Hello there everyone, and a hearty welcome to the next mini tutorial here on the DuctTapeStuff channel. A lot of people did ask me to make a tutorial where I'll be showing you how to eliminate foldover lines in your wallets. So that's what we're going to be doing in this tutorial. It is a pretty simple process, but a lot of people kind of don't know what foldover lines are as well as the easiest way to get rid of them. So that's what I'm going to be going over in this mini tutorial. So let's get started here. Okay, so before we get started here, I do apologize for all the color on my workstation here. I got a whole bunch of projects that I'm working on right now at the moment, as well as Collections Volume 10, which should be coming out tomorrow. So let's get started here on eliminating foldover lines. Pretty much the simplest way to do it is to take two strips and then apply them onto your finished wallet, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. First thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out two strips of tape that are about 1/4 inch longer than your finished bifold wallet, for example. So for example, we have about 1/4 inch on this side and 1/4 inch over here, and you're going to cut out two of those strips. So basically, foldover lines, before we get started here actually applying the strips, foldover lines are basically these lines here that are created when you make either credit card holders, or if you're making your pouch here for the bifold wallet and you fold the strips of tape back over on your bifold. That's pretty much, it creates these lines here, and those are pretty much called foldover lines. They can either be on the bottom, obviously when you seal up the bottom, as well as the sides, because when you do make your credit card holders inside here, obviously you have one on the side and or on the bottom here and one on the side. So when those wrap around, they do create a whole bunch of foldover lines. So before you even cut out these strips and start to apply these strips onto your wallet to eliminate the foldover lines, you want to make sure that all of the credit card holders are in. Make sure that you're not going to be applying any more actual items into your wallet. Now you can put decoration on top of it, obviously, but you don't want to have anything that's going to keep wrapping around, because obviously you're going to have to apply even more strips. So you want to do this before you do your decoration, but you want to do it also after you've applied all your credit cards and your money pouches and stuff like that. So let's get started here applying these two strips onto our wallet. Alright, so we have our two strips here. What we're going to do is we're going to peel the first one up, and I'm going to leave that second one just sitting right there. And we're basically going to measure with our bifold here. Say if we're using a bifold. You can do this with trifolds and all kinds of different wallets if you want to. You're going to leave it's probably about 1/4 inch or so on the bottom here. So you want the strip to come a little bit farther down than the wallet, and you want to apply your first strip here so that you have about 1/4 inch over the wallet on the top as well. And make sure that you apply the strip right on top of each other in a perfectly straight line, just like this. Obviously, you would probably do this with the same color of your wallet. I'm just doing it with gray so you can kind of see a little bit of a contrast on here. Obviously, if you wouldn't have these decorations here, because you'd be doing it before your decorations, but after you put all your stuff into your wallet that you want to be in there. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to peel up these two strips that are now attached, and now we're going to stick it onto our wallet here. So that'll be our next step. So here we go. We're going to take these two strips. We're going to unfold our bifold here, and now you're going to apply it directly on top of each other, just like this. And you can do it this way to make it a little bit easier on yourself. It might actually be easier if you actually take it this way, so you lay the sticky side up. It's really up to you. I think it might be easier for me personally to do it this way, but you're going to line the wallet up directly on top, so we have that 1/4 inch on the top as well as on the bottom, as well as 1/4 inch on the sides, because remember we did make those two strips so that everything should be a little bit bigger. So you're just going to stick the wallet directly on top of that sheet, just like that. Next thing we're going to do is take our X-Acto knife. We're actually going to trim little pieces off the sides here, and kind of like a square where that is there. Kind of comes straight down here, and then on the sides as well. So you have another square cut out on the bottom there. I'll give you a bit of a close-up so you can see that right on top and then on the bottom. I have a little more on this side because I didn't exactly apply it perfectly, but that's no problem. It's going to be a little bit tricky because you are using the X-Acto knife on the sticky part of the wallet, or the strips. But if your X-Acto knife is sharp, you shouldn't have too many problems. So there we go with that. And get that off my fingers here. Sticky duct tape. So now with the sides here, what you can do, if you're wrapping it around and your credit card is right up against the side, you can just make a small slice right there where the credit card holder is going to be. Peel that up just like this, and then obviously peel this part up separately. So now you're still going to be able to slip your card in there. For the bottom, it's pretty simple. For the bottom, we're just going to fold this piece right up. And depending on how long you cut this sheet on the bottom, it's going to come a little bit farther into the wallet. If you cut out just a little bit, it's probably going to end up just right there on the bottom, which, you know, depending on what you want, it's going to end up wherever you want it to be. Then we have this side, and actually this side is probably not going to need any trimming at all because the other side ended up with a little more length than this side. For the top here, you do have a couple options. You can take your X-Acto knife and just trim that right off, or you can tuck it into the billfold. If you do have a lot, I would probably suggest that you either trim it off or tuck it into the billfold, but if you have a little, I would probably suggest that you just trim it right off, because the only way this is going to stay inside is because of the sticky part here, and if you have just a little bit of sticky side showing, then chances are it's probably not going to, you know, stay stuck inside there. It's probably going to work its way out eventually. So I'm just going to tuck that right inside. Normally I just trim it right off, but I'll show you how this is going to work. So just like that. So that's pretty much how we eliminate foldover lines. Now if you look on this side here, we have just that single line in the center, and then we have no foldover lines from the credit card holders or from the bottom or anything like that. So we've effectively eliminated all the foldover lines on the entire wallet. So that is pretty much how you eliminate your foldover lines on your wallets. Now there are a couple different ways of doing it. This is probably the easiest and most simplest way of doing it, so that's pretty much the way you can probably go with. Right now, obviously at this point you would probably stick your decorations and stuff like that on, because remember, we stuck this on before the decorations would be stuck on, but after you've put all that stuff in your wallet, like your credit card holders, your money pouches, coin holders, all kinds of cool stuff that you want to throw into your wallet. So hope you guys enjoyed this short mini tutorial. Collections Volume 10 is coming tomorrow. A lot of cool wallets for that. The Duct Tape Festival is this Friday, 2 days away, so really excited about that. I will be filming a whole bunch of cool videos at the festival, so stay tuned for those coming to the channel soon. Subscribe if you want to. Check out the Facebook fan page as well as the brand new Twitter account. Duct Tape Stuff is now on Twitter, so take care. I'll see you guys next time.